Welcome to Showbiz Lowdown. I am Stephanie STIVERS.
I'm Alisha Soto Lewis.
And I'm Avi Lake.
We're really excited to have you. Thanks for having me.
Yes.
So, tell us about yourself.
Yes.
Just a bit.
Well, my name is Avi Lake. I'm 14 years old and I'm an actress.
Why did you want to be an actress?
I was about 4 years old and I remember just telling my mom that I wanted to do what they did on TV, and I wasn't sure what it was because I was so young, so she kind of explained that it was acting, and then we signed up for some acting lessons and then got with an agency and then just auditioned, and then it kind of just went on from there. So it kind of just happened, spur of the moment kind of thing, but it was great.
That's
She
great.
knew what she wanted.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm it. I got it. It's fine.
That's so good. So do you do a lot of projects here? Right now we're in Austin, so do you do a lot of projects here in Austin? Or?
I used to do a lot when I first started. I did a lot of student and short films. I don't do as much now because there isn't as much filming in Texas as there used to be. So I mainly do stuff out of state.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
It's
that's
fun
good.
doing local stuff though.
So anybody that you'd like to work with?
I would really like to work with a lot of kid actors, like some of the kids from Stranger Things or other like Netflix shows or even just TV shows, because it's always fun filming with kids because you can find more things in common. But I also really like to work with Amy Adams. I've done a lot of auditions for things with hers and always gotten really close, but I've always been either too young or too old. But I think she'd be really fun to work with because I really look up to her.
Very cool.
Is there, I know that you started like spur of the moment, that's what I wanted to do, but is there a plan now that you have? That you want to do, like a road
Well,
map
now
or
I want to
anything?
continue with acting for as long as I can, but now I'm also branching off into producing. So I've actually started up my own production company, and a lot of my family members and I are, getting started on different projects. We have a good roster of projects, and we're starting to produce stuff. So that's really exciting. It's definitely like a whole different side of the industry, but we're all
Wow.
learning it together, and it's been a really lot of fun.
Wow. What made you get started in that?
I've always liked the behind the camera stuff as well. I was kind of considering going into directing, but then I thought producing was kind of more my scene, so I think it'd just be really fun.
Wow. Okay, so we have a lot of people out here that want to get started, that are young, that are younger than you or older than you. Some of them are what, like 17, 16, some of them 10. What would you tell them if they just kind of want to get started and they're going to be on Nickelodeon next year?
Yeah,
What would
that's
you
the
say?
thing. So many people think when you start, you're automatically gonna, be on Nickelodeon, be on Disney. And I mean, for some people that is the case, if especially if they have the right look or they are really talented. But you have to have patience, and you can't think, I'm gonna start acting, I'm gonna be on Nickelodeon after 2 auditions. You have to have a lot of patience, and you have to be able to handle rejection well, because it's not personal, and it's not always to do with your talent. It can be your height, your ethnicity, your age, everything. It's not personal. So I think if you start with acting classes and then maybe go to an agency and then audition, and then just be ready for rejection and not think you're going to book everything. So.
That's good.
That's good. That's
I said that
absolutely
for
true.
myself too.
Yeah, remember that.
Well, that's good. Okay. What else do you have?
Well, let's see. What has been your favorite project that you've worked on so far?
I would probably have to say a Netflix original series I did called A Series of Unfortunate Events. I was a guest star in season 1, but then I was a series regular in over half of
Very
season
good.
2, and that was so fun. I got to go to Canada with my whole household for about 5 months filming.
Wow.
So, oh my God, and Vancouver was beautiful. It was like my home away from home now. It's so beautiful. We got to stay in, Vancouver. We went to the house up there. It was so beautiful, and I loved it. It was amazing.
How long were you guys out there?
5 months.
Wow.
So it was definitely hard being away from family and friends. I did get to visit once or twice, but it was totally worth it. And the show has done amazing things for me. I love it. It was so nice getting to work with everyone. Barry Sonnenfeld was the director, Neil Patrick Harris, Patrick Warburton. It was just, honestly, it was life-changing. It was really amazing. I'm so grateful for the opportunity.
So how did you get that opportunity?
I originally auditioned for the main character Violet, and then I got down to like the last couple auditions where it was the Skype session with the casting director and the director Barry, and then I didn't get that, but Melina Weissman, the one who got Violet, she's perfect. She looks just like the girl in the books. And then about 3 or so weeks later, they called and asked if I would play Isadora Quagmire, which is the character I play now. So
Very good.
it was pretty incredible. It was.
So, was that through, I guess what I'm asking too is because, again, there's a lot of people out there that want to know how. So, did you find it on your own? Do you have an agent?
No, I have several different agents as well as a manager, so I get sometimes auditions from my manager, and they send over, I do a lot of tape auditions, so they send over, the script, and you tape it, and then you send it to them, and they send it to, the casting director, so.
Good. Okay, so with that one, you got it from an agent.
Yes.
And then that's how you did it. Okay, good. That's very good.
Is there any words of advice that you feel that everybody needs to know?
As far as acting or just in general?
Just in general in the industry, if you have something that
I'd
is
say,
like,
you know, always be true to yourself and always stay humble, because it's so easy to get a big head and, you know, think you're kind of on top of the world or just be very unhumble. So you just have to always take a step back and, you know, humble up and never, you know, never treat somebody like they're less than you just because they're not, you know, as big as you, they don't have as many followers as you. You always have to treat people like you want to be treated, and don't treat somebody badly or, you know, rudely just because they don't have as many followers or aren't in a big show or anything like that. So
that's excellent advice for everyone in general.
yeah, everyone in general.
Yes.
Everyone in general is a human being.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's good. I like that.
And I will ask one more
Humble
also,
up.
because again, I get a lot of questions about kids your age that are like, well, what about agents? Do you need an agent? Do you not need an agent? What do you feel for you?
You definitely need an agent, because an agent not only helps you get auditions, it also helps protect you from, you know, scams or not getting paid right or being overworked, because that's so bad. Kids can be overworked, and, you know, and then there can also be parents pushing kids. So if you don't have an agent or a manager that is, you know, protecting your child and, you know, protecting the law and everything, then so many things can go wrong. So it is very important to have an agent, as well as a manager, but mainly an agent.
So do you have one in Texas and elsewhere as well?
Yes, I have several different. I have some in LA, New York, Texas, Louisiana. It's good to have them, and as well as Canada, since, you know, there's a lot of stuff filming there. It's good to have several different ones. I mean, you don't need to start with a bunch, but it's nice because, you know, they're going to be able to get you things targeted for that, you know, state or that city,
Region.
you know,
Mhm.
things like that.
Very good. Cool.
That's awesome. Thank you for doing this.
Thank
with
you for
us.
having me.
Well,
It was
right
so
now
fun.
we're on set.
We have to
We're on
get.
set
She
right
is on
now.
set, and
Gotta
she
go get
does
my
have to go
makeup
get
done.
ready. So thank you for coming.
Thank you
Yes,
for having me
this was
today.
so great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You've been so
Awesome.
sweet.
And congratulations on everything.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
excited to see everything that comes out too.
Thank you.
And everybody, don't forget to like and subscribe the channel.
Yes.
And come back and see us for more.
Well, one
interviews.
last thing. What is your handle so that people can follow you? Like,
My Instagram is Avi_Lake, and then so is my Twitter. So yes.
there you have it, guys. Thanks so much,
Thanks, guys.
everybody.
Bye.